Mr. Housing had been here, I'd have asked a different question, but since it's yourself, I'll ask you, I think what's a very relevant question to a lot of us. I recognise that a lot more people have GP cards now than had. And I also recognise that in the abolishment of hospital charges and also of the increase in the GP card thresholds, and also the drug refund threshold is much lower, that for those who don't have a card, you've narrowed the financial difference. However, there is a major problem at the moment that I keep coming across, and that is that people who've had medical cards for years are on review losing those medical cards for the very, very simple reason that's been pointed out earlier, that social welfare payments have gone up, pensions have gone up, and as well as that, the minimum wage has gone up if you're on a very low income. Now, you might say, well, there's not much difference, it's €80. For people with younger people, there are other things attached to the medical card. Can I just finish? I'll be very brief.
Within time, please.
And for older people, I think it's fair to say the medical card is the gold dust.
Thank you.
Are there proposals to change the income thresholds for medical cards?
Thank you. Minister.
Yeah, thanks very much, Deputy. It's something we have to keep under a constant review for the very issues you've raised. We've substantially reduced costs of healthcare right across the board. We now have about 1.6 million people with GP cards or GMS cards, and for the first time ever now, over half of our population are entitled to free GP care. But as you quite rightly point out, in spite of increases for the over 70 medical card thresholds in 2021, we haven't moved the other thresholds in some time, and the increases in income are inevitably pushing some people just short of where they were previously. You'll be aware there's a very considerable number of discretionary medical cards issued as well, but the point you raise around those who begin to just move to the wrong side of the threshold because of quite marginal changes to social welfare or other things are certainly something we need to keep under review, and we are aware that there is a number of people who are being affected by that.
Deputy Colin Burke.